country. Who to me take?
Mali morning. Yedanyamia say Bernard Alote Jacobs, a lover of Bob Marley. Run, man, run.
Santana Waha. The Zion train is in your studio.
Yeah, the Soul train is here. Nana Fredio Foriata, another lover of Bob Marley.
Big time. Big time.
Nana Machi.
Chairman.
Boko dear.
What does the ambassador now?
Hey, I'm there said that now the man and
I say there's His Excellency County.
Mr. Mr. Near Sumi cramming to me. Now, Excellency Ababeka. Caraba for Jamie.
One Chairman General.
Marching, that is a
one of your reggae gospel.
Maybe they are ardent follower and not just a fan of Robert Nesta Marley.
Yeah.
A Tuesday born, a proud one at that.
Don't gain the world and lose your soul. Wisdom is better than silver and gold. Hey, come on, Bokodia.
Na medium kwache me nananom se srewenya
Mame
nanra ayi kovikum an enrachi kovikum nansa that's right. Na o kasa na o kan Ecclesiastes 9 verse 4
what's it in
kwame srewenya na wo ho na me se me nananom na omo so omo adwiri mu dopa o na omo kan omo die kra sana Solomon kasa
o gase nyansa na ne bai.
You see, the American question is saying, "Yamia obo nipa eche nyansa no wan fan she baku foot because the exact words say what Ecclesiastes 9:4 no eno na srewenya as a philosophy. I did timupo and I say we are say adasa say unwuya uwadi nyina unwuya unim de obinya enti say yetin kwamu chama general da biara da esese ye nije until you drop dead. Yene na yenya ntiase.
First na ntiase na nse.
Na wa me ayi Mr. Wedie. Me call Kintampo weekend yi. Na me call kwan so de me papa Kwesi Amakwata na me bone chika kasa no. Na me fa ayi do try do courage no. Wa me say demo akopi mapedwa o. Aka drawings. Ana aka drawings lines are edida kwanu mu ebeme yehu se we nia nti mesre omomo modern antempa ya se aban road so se highway so omo nye drawings ntem up to apidwa na men kai se
ma ka samuko otano officer obey ni yo kakra the a prison at the same time so na can character bia onye to you actually yaza.
Oh, na Chairman General. I me papa no. Wa kan bibi a ankoye wo madwini mu amaka. Yeah. Na wo ye bibi so a eya me pese meka. Me fi say e ba na manyo semu a ye kan de akoso. Nti wo beka bi akoye, wo beka bi a eno so enkoye. At the end of the day no, aye sensa tie yi, ye wo nanim ene ye wo nachi. E kan bom na ye nsa. Untimi mfafa enya fa. One more entiase no na seminia na na Fredo Furata no pemene na kokakra o.
Asem open say
but the point is that it is not enya da bia na be ko one way. Yeah. Both ways. Na me council say freaking tampoko new long group. Bridge bia na eda ya braso e won mo. Na no me ko asante kwa ba bia me na kofiti order. Chairman General no so bridge no mawie na akase on be ya kosi new long group na dual carriage na sem na make no me kai say drawings na mampani kofo apenso mo ye no e say ye dual carriage from Accra to Kumasi enti say adua pedwa na say etwa wo hon mo a mesre ba bia other lane no da bia no ye modern say no so ye besan akoso ama na yeyi at the end of the day yensom enu ni nipa Chairman General me das ni free kakra o mate
what you free there santo aso because person me bisa say yemfin common asia no state of Ghana's security and alleged human rights abuses. NDC a petition akoma Commonwealth Secretariat to probe human rights abuse under the MPP government. Attorney General Godfrey Yeboah Damise a misleading petition, an attempt to undermine Ghana's sovereignty. Let's start with that. And Sanayaba, Dr. Tuguba, e-levy is the way out. Government should stop lying to us in matters arising. Come on.
Okay, Chairman General.
Yes, sir.
di kan ka say ewiase na yetim no yewo kasa bia poto kasa mo say we live in a socially constructed world.
A socially constructed world.
Yes. Na obesha me odi ba kan kasa mu a na che say ewiase na yetim no yeti no aniso enti womo a enimu mra no womo kan bibi say atentene ne enye say wo ye obhwe say atentene ne ebeye adwuma nko a etese ye hu say atentene ne eye adwuma menyu mienu na de pracha nyina ne say say nana fredo ofura tatie oye bibi say dan na mimi hu say ade a wo ye say na so ba mfa so de amame a eya na de wo ye bia no sebi mitma ka say enkosi sana wiase akoye enti ye wo bibi kura say obi won ma wo ye ne papa say mofra ne maame ne papa ya nyane no say on sorry no onko school ne buafu osu onim de ye no but oko school kakra no nyame adom so obenya kwan na adisua ene akwanya enti obetena fidie so say na okasa te say de kwabna manya kwan me free kintampo no ho ana me so me nim pani ati afidie so kasa say ya ena obete adisua ase but bra na me mom de na menye so bra chi na me school me papa ti ase he will testify that but e binum sabre no ye no ana mp school ko no e ya na ye nti ase kakra enti e toda ese say ye force obi e ma no ko ana afen so chairman general o hwe nyame adibo mu a nyame bo ade wie ye no wan to bibia din o angalote bitia na wa correct me because bible na so enimu kakra fine oma adam ho kwan say adam den tu ni madin chairman general de me twa kosi adwena kosi su nyina ne say papa ne bone eye nipa na tudin e bana mamra de wo betumi aye eni de wo ntumi nye Ghana ye constitution yi de ye kruche wom e na e kire enu ntina ade bi wo ma obetumi aye wo Ghana ha mra ma ho kwan enso ko Jamaica untumi nye mra ma ho kwan
yeah we
ba bi wo no a ukọ ayi am bi to say is it Jamaica or ayi somewhere wo mo legalizing marijuana.
Oh, and they say US,
India,
US, Canada, Holland.
Na Ghana had the chairman general. Ya mran che say sade no wo de ye de ben yo, wo dua o. Wo de ye de yo, weti amra. Eye sa socially constructed world yi ene ma san susu ye ede eba. Wo ba ne bambon sem na chairman general. Matna han mo akasa pe. Say madam fo me papa no the minister for national security me feel say said the jumadi no na say security coordination a problem but me na me de na me kan emfa ho say na enkire say sabi ya ye Ghana ha na say o man for etia no ye fa ho die e na otia so that be far from that and so I disagree with obi a o ka say human rights violations. Chairman General.
Yeah.
Minim Ghana has a say obi a sebi. Ne ho asem bia ba ye say ese ye man ho kwan ma onya mranim ni ana mranim fo e ma mu kotwitwa gye no a onya bi. Minim yate ne bia asisi so say obi a ya kye no na ebi a emra no kire say don hwe eni say bro aduanan enwotwe 48 hours and so 48 hours na twam na etiamra
na say ABC
me say yati bi ha ye no yati anu bi na sankrofo na ato wonum no me kai say ayi owura kutampo na woka
yeah
emra no ma mo kwan ma wo mo de komra nim ekotwe aso apostifo a wo mu di sa adwuma no enti me expect say ye ko ba nyina no wonu ma ye de bambo se ma hye wo mo nsa se wo mo fa nya adwuma no wo mo fom a kwame me kan wo ha wo mo betuma afom wo mo fom a emra no kire ye nkwan ye mfa so emfa eni dwuma ebi ntina police aso ya wo mo frɛ no professional conduct kwan da no kire me kakra
no mo friend police professional standards bureau I think
standards bureau now and wo hono mo for this kind of thing na twame na me pese me kwa abakose mu kakra Ghana coup edikan nanu ya na etwam 24 February 1966 Chairman General okay nipa na edi animu no me nka sodafo no me ka posifo na edi animu no
JW Hali
deku bacho unim ana wo kai wono ma echi mpani bi to say JB Dankwa. It was under the instruction of Hali. Womutu Kwame Nkrumah no nsema womudi enyina so edi tu Kwame Nkrumah bi ene say o di PDH obi to say JB Dankwa e ma no wu afiase ye kai me twi adwuna sisu say e possible say wonu mo edi djuma wo bambo edwumadie no mu no won be di djuma ahyeda say oman no ya mamra ye di ye adwuma no nanimu wu ase say be ya won be di be ye nyina so atu sadi na gu no mu wi o maka kire say ne wonu aye no eye amanyofo na na edi animu no ene ye sade no. Let's not forget that the possibility of security agencies, Chairman General, and as a security personnel, one more be use state power, and now mind to me, I am a one no. A bedi juma atoto omanase. Now, what this idea na sabe do maninya. Omu bia, omu juma die no, omu dia yam phantom say, and no can be, and nunti, ena metro mama mpani. Any amanyofo, National Security Minister, Interior Minister, Defense Minister, yeah, I think one way share Emmanuel, Omaimu, Emmanuel, and Samson. You should be on your toes, on your feet. Munina Monas na Monrese, and you be a police no one, police no. Jumadia Womudino, Sana Yesi Yano,
Juma
Omudino, Sana Omusi Eya Noafa. As I say, your friend said periodic reviews. Now, your friend said, Sanya Mano Ebekoyi. But Chairman General, the most dangerous and bizarre part, exaggeration of mistakes. Okay, and woman be a damanim hanma, a decade of coups by one W.F. Guterres, Chairman General, 1975. Basso at some point in the topics now they are to but Okan say ye three ye shada boapayo etu nsufi gu nkrofo ani ade fa niema e koso wo mamu a eye ponya nipa bi no ntimi fa so in fact titru so therefore e fa so de ye nyina so etu aban gu etu amamra gu ye wi a ne nam say ne ye kan nyina na nya nukure nti now you are setting up commissions of inquiry to try to rationalize or justify their criminality. And a bonia womudi ye no ye pese ye man yesterday efe. O man chichire Chairman General. Ye dia mamra na chichire no. Sabi Uncle Lote mamen for an example. And yes Uncle Lote etini fie na ohwe ne ire ne mma wo. And yes me papa JK Bonfe otete me ne nuanom. Eye me papa JK Bonfe me papa Alote me nua pani na Fredo Foriata me nua Akwamsefa ka ye nyina ye ka bom na nam se ye firi mmia na ye nsunsun ye na abakosem ye suru ye nti ye nyina ye je tum se amamra ne di be ye adwuma amamra kire se o ye bibia kwan ye sese wo fa sumie wan fa sa kwan no so a esese ye tu sa na mo yi ni sa na mo yi. The burden of democracy, Kwame, I insist, is fidelity to the law. Say Edimra, the law. The law.
Okay. I've got a correction now. Police Intelligence and Professional Standards Bureau. Police Intelligence and Professional Standards Bureau.
No, Mr. Pips, but what the S and
the Bureau of Account. Intelligence Standards Bureau. Chairman General. NT. They are not above the law. In fact, your Supreme Court judges are in exercising their discretion. It is supposed to be guided by law. Chairman General.
Can you tell me the petition of Commonwealth Secretariat?
Oh, petition no, Edamanim ha. Makaimu na petition on the coin. So omu to be one among how. Anna. Now omu to be one among.
Emudia meet you.
Oh, offer a case be to say. Me a mini penny madam for Dr. Upuni. Kwame. Ni case I walk out. Me o ka say o buza me personal viewer. A che walk out do. But Chairman General, running for become me to say, hey, the wheels of justice no, they grind slowly. And yes, sir, nipa baku, ye be bomb modern say obenya tentene. Since say, ye be yan or Harry so ama ne one cook a friend a gam and yet dentina manache. Eye ya mamran chisheye no. Ana nipa wo mudi ye adwuma no e na omunye ni yi ana. Eno na ya na makoka eye Hubert Humphrey, former vice president of US. Not saying you say no law can be better than the people who are called upon to obey or administer
the law.
The law. So as here. And yeah, a man for Ghana and Kwame. Me person me di we chat was say. You see, we live deception. We live deceitful lives. And the theater and theatricals are too many. That is our problem. The insincerity with which we discuss our problems in this country. Is it indeed true that there's insecurity in Ghana? People cannot speak? Or be my lecture? Or you so well say you're so strong against the government, and yet or say there's a culture of silence? Kwame, the last time, I mean, we'll come to that subject properly. But Occupy Ghana has been accused that it's been silent. I went on my mailing list. Sir, the National Forum, mailing list. So, press release is almost here questioning this government on so many issues, making Kaibi. So, where's the justification that people are quiet? Now, Kwame, Enra me call SDA union. Usu. Me sorry, ma'am, you omushamia. Yete wonka che na say wonkasa wo radio so. And I'm so na hina na wote me nka wonte me nka bi. I say I levy by yente wonka. And I'm say wonte me nka. Me catch me I support e-levy. Na makasa wo ho. Atama na wo studio ha. Wankasa na me catch say aban na ehunu na sem kan yie. Because in principle we are already paying e-levy. Me kan ya pesa nti wo say wonte me nka. We have gone quiet. Everybody has gone quiet. Is it true? I rather think, in the words of Professor Kwame Kekeri, ye kasa dodo, kasa itoda, emfa kwemu. And then social media be, chamangina. Me ofa se ba akoko ye ya ama, onyasem, abe na me di ho akonya ba. Ye wi ase unim de na omo kan, wo se ye che me ofa se kura me nko ho. But the officers there know who came to talk to him, to them. Again, I would say, your bread jumo. And yet, that crejuma. Yen, say, yes, I did be a deaf from one. Oh, far away, not the 2 and 1, no, you know. Yen, yes, sir. A buy Pia ba or Benyan from so dear. Kwame. Nampania Kufado Mamu. Yakase Yatrasia doso do Sumupa. Ye Benyan the force be brave account. The sense of the incumbent are always many. It won't take the exaggeration of those to bring about regime change. Near Koso no Kwame, Mamenka Wena Manunsi say, much of the talk, Sadia, Miami of Fazedun Ketian and Sanishasi, is all about regime change and nothing more.
Now, much or dear.
On Kaye, but Mina Meka. No one can say, election 2020, and some way woman, Omukanina. We disagreed with them and went to campaign for Akufo-Addo. He won. Chairman General. Continuing the electioneering campaign after 2020, any election petitioner na so incompetent say ye tugu ye no will not help them. Ghana ye ma ye nyina o. Ese ya ese gu ye nyina ye ti so. Yanka o man no bonia enko yie na yententen no. Na ye besre abamu mpanifo so say they should make concessions where they have to make concessions. Because enya mu nyina na mo ya na pepepe. Wo mo anya ni yie no, yenyi wo mo mfi mu. Na o mo betumi aso man ni yie no, wo mo so man ni yie. Sa na de ye man ni yie. You cannot always be right. Just as you won't always be wrong.
You can't always be right, just as you won't always be wrong. James Kwabena Bonfe, A.K. Kabila, and Yetinin Kanin Adrinche, and Ope Kokrokoo, Peace 104.3. Martin in Navrongo says, do you remember what led to the cat killing statement? Let the red beret wearing coup-mongering local Savimbis who don't know what we, the old folk, went through during the 70s and 80s, know that we believe in our judges and magistrates rather than tribunals. A bad professor failed to set out consistent expectations and seems to have no interest in the subject of the presentation. They deliberately changed the topic and insert their own interest to create anarchy for their selfish interest because they know people will believe them because of the title they hold. The consequence is the total damage of reputation. A word to the wise, Gasti man in Brekum. I disagree with people who claim there is insecurity in Ghana. Ghana is peaceful. Burma Samson, UCC. They've thrown the sovereignty of this country to foreign powers again, like they just went to defend CP contractors against the state, and they say they want to rule. Uncle Spy Tadi. Nana Hesi Ojiri says, is it true that Raymond Tuguba is a product of the prestigious Harvard Law School? Well, yes. Is it also true he's the Dean of the Faculty of Law, University of Ghana, Legon? Yes. If it is true, academia. Cry, my beloved country. Nana Hesi Ojiri. This one says, Walanyo and Akwetia, let us pardon the NDC for the petition, for petitioning the Commonwealth because they've soon forgotten their history in government. That's Walanyo in Akwetia. I can't even fathom why coup has suddenly become the new delicacy of some people. Some people seem to lately virtually eat, drink, and sleep anything cool. They behave as though the various military takeovers we've had since '66 did something good for this country's economy. Nation wreckers masquerading the nooks and crannies of the country as academics, journalists, and political social activists. Let's call them out. Say Obama Pokwa saying. It's sad to hear our learned people in society making all sorts of needless and reckless statements. Professor Atuguba's coup comment should be jettisoned into the ocean. Desperate people want to come to power. Nana Ekwiyamwa Boateng, Ablekuma Central. Nana Fredia. Machibium, Aqua Babium. That's it. NDC petitions Commonwealth. The Attorney General says it's misleading and it's undermining Ghana's sovereignty. Your comments.
Very good. I'm in for wins in Mission Cobna.
Meetie.
Michia Okanko South for. Come a polling station, some of the Mekanvi.
Okay, I am.
Me pre polling station chairman. Me pre Audome JHS. Ayana, as a man for Bisan says, so now I don't know, and will be actually Mike. I don't know.
I'm running invoice. We are campaign strategists, but we are begging invoice.
So normally I can maybe strategy. Here, mommy. The whole point is, they say, young man for refuse a 2 minute walk. And I said, "Yen she demu." A person a couple hour. Na party na a cost tintim. Na economy na niamapa efri muba na Ghana for 80 years am ne yankoma won ato aso ahwe ama yetumi edioma na economy se ne sefata enu mu no so ye bebo mpani abaso nhihya wan de buy na ankeye pa na ase is aniko form na adane nna na metie mu station na nkomo no nkoyi o mia bebre yen ye ho sei no maka kyerɛ mpanimfoɔ no ɛwɔ no na ewie when betimi nka wɔ paper so nhyehyɛ na nkɔ yie if sɛ untumi nka kyerɛ sɛ yɛkɔto aba 1 hour yɛntumi mfa 1 hour nto aba mmerɛ amanfoɔ wɔ adwuma mu osi yɛnto aba ɛsɛ sɛ MPP foɔ nyinaa so kita card ɛsɛ sɛ utumi kɔto aba sɛ ne ɛsɛ fata na woyi police station mpanimfoɔ no so so na juma so ani a yebeto ama nti ensiso osuro nti san hyehyɛ no de esisi di so ne ye fiti ha ne ye ne yie a ye kɔ ye nim no obre emmam adwuma no enya di esisa manfo hye ne nso nti ye bɔ mpanimfo aba so ne hyehyɛ wa ndi aba aka wɔn aka I did to me a show on Sasso and Shishaniamano, on Shanian ye. If say, Yabekasa, Yema, MPP for to me, I dear shay and Sasse, into me ye and penny phone, Yamo being fat. As some other ponsukan, Midday Mina Kakra.
Are they?
Say NDC penny at Nasi, Annie, in some say, Atunkrataso, Edico Amanoni. Say Ghana penny for being to me, Annie, in some say, Emmingwa. Oh, same pain, same one, who baby I want deco. Oh, baby, I see no, not baby I come not the confine, only the bay I drink. Say to me, Binti, I am watching and see a painting. Ye baby, I am a man from the age and I don't see you, and near maybe I see you. Ye mumako, near the kind. Won't say, won't send me a couple a timbufueni, eh?
A timbuafo.
And on here, baby, I near man and I'm nengo ye. We in the marco, near the kind. Ora upuniasem. Yakari.
Sabi.
Na sani kasem. Enumuno yabono. Yawon sikai. Yadina to fias. Near Sefata sem rabeno. Sani acquire one in the fashion.
But say be also a friend abuse of a process.
And only dear he was him.
Which one mukata and Mompache say, as a judge in Symbioke can kind idea. Omujidi say, Emfata Emwa. In Tinkas Asim, number judge Nadine, Clemens Jackson, Honyanuga, Mr. Justice. I say he's been unable to hide his intention to convict Dr. Stephen Kwabena. Yeah.
Yemra ne Ghana. Esi won kwan se when be di mra no so a de age nkunim bia ba obi ma mfato ho sa judge ye mu na asem no ba me ni akire bebre but we ba na metisa manfo sa judge ya na sansem ye mu when the call when appeal o se bibisa and we di so nkunim
I want to go Supreme Court and attorney general court review
ehuru sifia won ye no eno no de ye nka eno no de nka ho eno de na nye Ghana mra na ye NDC for Republic of NDC wan na wan mra ne toso o kenkan ne ode ba fa owura ofuso ampofu ho a asem na nkasa wan anka asem na nkasa no on anka eno wan di quotation bi bae first of all when you say making kind baby unspeakable violence was unleashed on members and supporters of NDC, leading to the withdrawal of the party from the elections. Sadano edeni see ye no kre say you see one na bro NDC for the one anye bibia one nam din and your friends say onam frank afitani de nam say ye de nipa ye Yatosu, following the Ayawaso West Wogon by-election violence, the state set up a commission of inquiry. Miss Remo, yani refiana. One can see Yankobu. Mokai. One can say, a bank can say, Yan fan shishen to ma bason fontanasi. Niam pense near Munkan was. One can see Yankobu. One who say, on my nina ta. Sa anamontuno echino peno afa no enso ejina chini era ne commentary ewi ase no wan microphone so gobi eno de ade no wan antro anka afa enso o se wan tro no nyina we ni antro asem nanka so o se chairman Samuel Ofusompofu met a group of party communicators to agree on a communications what o share one asem be no kokan ya a de asem aba Aden no de wan antro enkrata no so asempoti okoka de num tu auto ye aden no de wan antro anka no ya kokotu baby wan si Benjamin no say ampofu bi asem o kan brofo no kra no me no e me nwanwa so wan det kan wana asem mbeto wani kra o si asem we de na me kan according to brofo wan chro no. Even before the statement was presented to him to identify if the signature on it was his, Ajay had testified that the police assembly method in ground stand or started canvassing. And no namudi quotation. and then also not a dream problem and they will need to or two sanamo. Near Tossum and someone when they buy a da at him, was it at him for honum and penny honum. Ura at two fossil Nassam. Nassam Mancasa, I did not cocoa no. Why aren't drunk at home? And I'm in man can hear come now. Me who sentence be a treasure say in tin say or court. Near why are trying to say or say 11 on pet and unti a buying a tartan. Now, how not they are buying tartan? A friend say, as be a boy MPP near buying tartan. So when you could hear 11. Ura Atuguba, Copimbra, or Casa Maya, and the Casa no cry, say a home semi grand. Said no sukutia. Ura Mahama Numina, so be a kutia. I don't know when the entertainer Ura force and quade. Only yes was
because Ura force in our Russian bedroom.
And some Russian bedroom.
And obey me to a bed here 11 in Tibian near Tatan.
Now, one can be born dinner. How do I just I mean, what are we talking about? Nti once empty true once year they call penny for a man on any. Asem back one. Ushe ayinuma won suban no ha dada no ana adadi won bebre o party ndc for suban ase a o kan ngoma na hu ye to man nkrofo abodin boni won ya bakosem kra no utumi hu wom nsem esi won na ye saa o won ya bakosem mu no ndc for abakosem mu no si ye brim nkrofo ye kunkum nkrofo e won ya bakosem mu ya na ye refi kan ye gana ana kan yanka ninti no one fisi ye refi ye pa mo man na konanim na ma bi onu ma o se mu ani nko but ye kai o emu ani die na nche se ye nkai nti mo nfa sa eyinema broni be say this is an act of desperation. They were looking pass winding say won ne ye no bibia koyi to me bet me abedi won sama and going be say when you pray if you say when you pray e won ne ma bebre
enti they shouldn't draw the attention of the Commonwealth and now
be say so won ye yank won ye ni ye we won hu ye eno kra kire e me ngon so won panin bi pa me pesa me bubu din cause kwa me obeyire me won panin bi pa won ku mu a me wojide teacher for lecturer for ni abin for wo mbranin mu ene amana diplomacy cry can say what can diplomacy say amana ne yeah diplomacy yeah basically it's, I think organized right basically but the foreign element into me who say but the point is that mpeni nkasa ohwe we ya ukwa chiame animu enye skas we ne edibu edi when ya sema ediko intina eguli penimu asisa obedwen hu se party kakrakasa why won penny obi ti se ora nketia
oso mbo bi edi into the janasa
ne ono so asan
ono kwa na ebitimi aboni so ono asan
kwa me nsuro so dim se me one ehwita frinti suban don't fear cry so penny bisa na mo tintim krata se mwayen now mpani emane wonkra ewo social media no kinkan bi ba ko bi kan say ono de hu say ye security problem or Ghana no kro say me ne adwen because ye kan pass ye kan na afi twemu conference bi ba Ghana ha say mpani bi fi Mali eba conference ni fiti ezo bi abes du kro no so yawada fiada ne atenase memenda ne atenase na obi akofie mpanimfo free Mali yesi krobi di ya menkai din guio se bibisa when we din bi nkro akese no bako mpanimfo ne free Mali when fi sakro no so when say something like that when see mu yawada no pa so when bagana to say atite when be do Ghana na me die be pon program no just running away from in their own country. It took them 2 days to leave their country. Or say 10 miles out of the city no a tuto ni niema ekoso nti why ben nyina no na sa na eti Ghana za na hati sa na tie wa hana ye kan sem bia enye oman na enye sebe enye nkwala bi na tie oman no mu sebe ye nyansafo wo Ghana doso na on chiro no won say send a team to investigate the matters raised, and in particular send a team of lawyers, judges and legal experts to assess the adequacy and quality of justice. Oh, now okay, kind of much ya. Now more request no, and he said, assembly when the Bema law students cried near Bogu. Maybe if you so when you go on when you must say, "Egu yenyina ye hufi." If so when you Ghana for, and when that come man and for as in ya, ye nim hwi okroma nye no kre. Anazo man mu nye no kre. When you go ye hufi, near masa when you pay to me a, won kire adwen a ebe page Ghana. Na Ghana for ati ye ho ase. Na se Ghana for di susu MPP, di susu se party bi o bi a be page anitia. Na Ghana for hwe na se NDC for na won sem edi dachi nsem beko yi amaya and when they to me but now in some way they am well
Mati mami ko ti alote ne fe yembra
say yen kan to go there no
Debbie me kwa alote aba alote any comments?
Yeah, Kwame.
Yes sir.
One as usual and pay me chairman of Ase Dr. James Atulinsi
Ojodo
Neba Oye Diamond Alice or Lindsay. We did 3 years. Weekend.
Nichinkra.
Mama Fishapa. Very beautiful baby girl. Mama Fishapa.
Now 3 years only baby girl be mo.
No, a baby girl.
3 years.
Until the baby now qualified girl. Kwame.
Alade.
Magangan no primary school Magangan story I bring to be get Kokrokoo no come there opetekurubo na want be there wo bobo na watch peteku na wekun wo be ya well dodge ibio ohwe ya ofida obu nu konfo no kwasia opeteku bo wi ye nentwi na ye mwenyalo wo be ya well dodge. Third one and okay in Obiangasa. Because when you there, Mori Obeyene was an alcohol, who Petokubia and 1 2 need to. Medisuho, Kwame,
Alate,
the state of Ghana's security. And historically, there were 2 political parties. There were 2 political parties in. One came out of the other. The UP tradition and the CPP. The CPP was born out of UP. So we had 2 traditions.
Not necessarily
UGCC. I'm talking about the UP. We classify it as UP.
No. UGCC was not UP.
UGCC is different.
UP was born long
ago. I don't think
it's not true.
Oh, yeah. Perception about UGCC, whether UP, whether PFP, whether PP, Ninya or your UP.
Same thing.
Our you don't do.
That's all.
And I'm going to catch one in our you don't do. Could be a book of your or say disseminated.
I disagree.
Why? ZBB, Abe BB and the tradition is dying. I won't say it's dead. The tradition is dying. One order, Jawusum, Tumensum, a whole chunk of CBP Fuka share and this.
I will come be near the share.
I know the way I can.
You want to put it there and left.
Kwame. This year we have 2 major political parties. Oye NDC and MPP. The MPP is still keeping the UP tradition. But we should all know the NDC has no tradition.
Why not? It does.
But came out of a revolution.
That's its tradition.
So-called revolution. Oh, Maba, it's not a tradition. It's a revolution. Revolutions are not tradition.
But that's its tradition.
Maba, people want to sow that revolutionary seed to make it to look as if it's a tradition. And see, it's like some people in that revolutionary as I may clad it, won't believe in there. They be say your opposition or there should be a coup d'etat, because that is the tradition. So if you believe the revolution is a traditional, then don't be surprised the NDC elements will come face to face with Ghanaians and tell Ghanaians there should be a coup d'etat, because that's where they are coming from. We went to join them, but that's where they are coming from. See, should we be surprised? Ewa say ye depoliticize security architecture now. It will go a long way of helping us too. But I believe sincerely there. National security the previous government and there were employed by the NDC governments. I'm sure they are still with the security services.
If anyone arising what high positions is
that's precisely what I'm saying. So okay there, Ghana is insecure. Apart from here traditional rulers in Nigeria, here two political parties. Here they show money more to Mojina. And if one side Butuma Abano or Abagade, Ghana is insecure. No one and Oriye. And then a Mubu, them story. No one and Oriye. Ghana is for all of us. And I better Ghana, Oye Bibi or what? And the Kwame, we should all contribute to help secure our country. The advent of social media and the expansion in our media networks, especially broadcasting side one as in Wama, we have all manner of characters. And see, as a propagandist, I take advantage of it and make sure that I convince people, I enter into the minds of people. And it's a party B I present now some of the Commonwealth. I mean, more better than maybe said the Commonwealth, or the 17th region of Ghana.
Binter.
Commonwealth is you have a brofu, no, you have it. Yeah, the manager is a Commonwealth. Commonwealth or Yabati. You see, I would want to advise the NDC there. A weak party will do that. It is a weak party that will send a petition to an international body. International body that has no control over Ghana. We are making fun of Ghana. We make fun of this country. Look, say feed there, you are being persecuted or prosecuted. Stand up, talk, let people hear you. That's politics. Gina, na kachem kofu there, the madi, damunoti. Na into kwan. So was a good train, Muno was a go, was a man Ukrainian Airlines. The of Ukraine football one come with one. But there Papa Nigin Munazina walk come with him. So what the plane? No, an air train. You need to sit, you need to hold public aditi there. What was done where Professor Atubuka Okaka say, look, hold meetings, town hall meetings, tell people there, the man here and that's a young coffee. Now, man, who compare them, was who what written a young dang. There's always that law of karma. I do Boba or some Bobo. But that kind of politics doesn't help us as a nation. There, I mean, look, I have a ready in your social media. In your power, I tell you, to be your power, who jail this so and so, your number power, sir. Power is in the hands of God. It's God who decides who should be what.
I mean,
on your input is saying
Daniel 4:17.
But sometimes they want. Please, Ghana is our own. Yes, I have that belief that you are coming from this tradition, but you shouldn't be careless in your presentations, because by calling for a coup, that Ghana is ripe for a coup, it sinks into people's minds. And manche. Or
I move to another topic.
Moving to another topic.
A petitioner name called 11 kuna sem nemu sem. I honestly help me take as Kwame, how can the NDC have the democratic right to How can the NDC have the democratic right to speak and criticize the government, and yet write to the Commonwealth complain of human rights abuses? Kamal Amasama Bruni. I think I side with Alote on this brilliant exposition of the tradition. If the NDC will pick the tradition of Nkrumahism, it will be better. We must see the running of Nkrumahism for modern Ghanaians to know how these two traditions are shaping their country. As for doing things in favor of a coup, it will help any country. When the law caught up with Osu Bempa Shatawale, the Sekendita Kradi mayor, etc., the NDC were jubilant, praising Ura Dampari. Now that some of them have been rounded up, okay, they say what the harassment and dictatorship can be seen in Sekendi. And then, okay. Right, the learned Attorney General couldn't have put it better when he described NDC's petition to the Commonwealth as baseless and an attempt to escape justice. I have every reason to believe the Commonwealth will jettison this obnoxious petition. Say Obama, Pokwase, Alote Efe Piadom. This thing about Abentina Ghana, for all of a sudden, people are talking about the coup. What is that?
To those,
what is that? As if there or ye bibia bringing back or ye panacea to all our problems. Why are we talking like that? What is the problem?
Whether it's an infection, whether it's a virus or a disease, whether we are, I don't know, whether we are becoming blind. We don't know how to manage ourselves. Obia sabita frache on to munjwe no ye no bagede mara menyimida nyame ambom ye da no menyi bi ni mukaye MPC bi ye ntokwa wo one of your radio stations or one of your sister stations. Mese Nyankopon gave us the survivor instincts, and that is the God gene in us. Ajo oma ye nyijizi de obeye nti yapir mo ye akomodo enye dwuma ye ewo ifia asase kase de chi eza amedi mundu ebro eza amedi mundu vegetables na meza inde ode mu ko hwe white for lajo inya nti nya ebeye den. This is what we need to talk about. we have an army of unemployed graduates. What do we do to help them fend for themselves by creating opportunities for them to have their own small businesses doing, especially in agriculture? Yeah. Kumbra. Chede Kuba. Say awa man wotu na. No, chede yen opposition yen ebe take over. You see the mentality. I mean, Jenny me there, man can we yell. But you know what happened? Even in your life, as a child of a senior army officer, aya wakasa, me say when so or your frustration no. The debia makade in some demo o sisa mpeyinfu sheji. Wonkongaka wakaka Ghanaians wa kumobotu nto do time order what to about was saying wo obede was ku banti yanto mo one bra. We've gone past that kind of mentality. And so Kwame, but my advice in there, yes, security architecture needs to be reorganized.
Why?
Yeah. Sometimes I listen to Oula Mangote, Nintroya or Trozeba, social media, and Orichma, especially in our 3 northern regions. Orichma, in Zambia, or Opediba, Ebuna Samnia Mokwa. Another one person in Port Boating, Nusutambia, we release one in Facebook, though, in some of Kabia and Ayaho. You see, we need to gather the knowledge. You are born you create a commission or an institution. I want to advise Aban. And I swear, Aban should take some of these things. Aban, or the National Security Minister, or the Naswa or Yakaka. See the normal aswanya go pa man.
Na wana na aswa no yakaka de don.
Oh, je yimi henyo paying Mr. Kandapa. Baby when you na shen. Oh, you're so sensitive. So sensitive. A president and a vice. A finance minister, foreign minister. Oshaho. That ministry is no joke. Until order what perform no what gather info. No what bombarding, what package no what's a boaba.
Let me ask a question. Fande Abanbi Mbono Madin. I agree the democracy, constitutional rule. Inti bi intina say empia banasam another abanom bono homodina enka de yedu abatwa yentun na eyimumbra. Why do we even entertain the thought? Ebe intina adwen ho de o was it true? Why are we thinking like that? And it was a prayer one the kama. Why do we think?
Oh, your frustration.
But when frustration obey more there.
When a politician,
but me feed there 24 John Mahama no do oba. Me John Mahama nasem me pia na nadu na ba me feed 24 nana no do oba.
No 24
na mzaka sam
ono ba we me no oba nza wo fesha ho de
ebi enti ne entum nkasa dam na mom yankasa nye de ma orokodo no oba ma asrafo we to aban. Why do we even talk
like
they
are inviting the army into our political space? That's precisely what they are doing. But or they won't the Ghana army, it has come far.
You are not answering the question, Kwame.
Oh, Mapa. Mister, they are inviting.
According to you, a bit so.
Yeah. the Ghana Armed Forces, we can now say it's well placed, and we have professionals, and they are professionals. In Timo, the choice was, yes, 1991. We prefer to go for democratic as the governance. 1992, we entered into multi-party politics. Political parties obia but twice. Obia twice obeying. Osmani 8 years, 8 years. And then NDC spending 8 years. NDC baby obesmani 8 years. And say what is wrong? The choice is democracy. Yeah, constitution is also there. Party be obo win elections be our 4-year mandate, 4-year renewal for a second term. And instead of it depends upon the tradition that you are coming from, because we need to let the people know there. Abebi aba woman 4 years, woman renewal, and pia ne na tunchang. But you don't come and stand up and say there or there Cuba. Or that you are trying to invite Ghana Armed Forces into our political space. I mean, Mentasi.
Anyway, maybe I'm not born but before I go there. This one's okay, let me leave. Those surreptitiously calling for a coup should be warned. Some of us have lived through the 2 coups and have still not recovered. They who have not experienced it should go and see what is going on in Ukraine. A word to the wise from Konfo. Kwame, the envy is deep-rooted and we always want everything just for ourselves. Once somebody else has it, he or she should die so we can take over. That's the cause of this coup mentality. Joe Beam. It is interesting that the NDC and their courts are preaching coup d'etat. Is it because they reasonably foresee another defeat in 24? What is Professor Tuguba saying? Was he in Ghana when the NDC, PNDC sent us to IMF because we have chopped all the meat? I think this is just intellectual dishonesty. Good submission by my friend Kabila. Tell him everything is under control. Sasa sends that one. Isn't it strange that those who condemn...
Western region.
Isn't it strange that those who condemn the army's intervention in Parliament on January 6th have been loudly silent on these coup calls? Mark is asking. Isn't it surprising also that those who have not seen the harrowing effects of coups are the ones clamoring for it? As you always say, we shot people for less. Kojo Kakra. Yeah, I say it all the time, we shot people for less. For those of us who lived through it, some of us are still scarred. A lot of those talking about coups don't know what it is. Those of us who saw from 66 to 81 should be advising them. Phillips in Takrade, leaving it to me, let's not even have that discussion. Why fuel a conversation that needs not to be had? Nana Kofi, my issue is that I don't know why people who otherwise should be measured, respected, and calculating are the ones who are looking around and saying, because of this, a coup should happen or will happen. Who is this one too? Who is this one? Banga. Kwame, it's like you just set the stage for the great NDC to be attacked. Tables will change in no time. The Commonwealth petition is the wisest decision ever taken by any political party in Africa. Banga, you could have written this without attacking me. You said, I've set the stage for the great NDC to be attacked. Did I write the petition? Or maybe I shouldn't discuss the petition at all.
Or did you write Atuguba's speech?
Oh, what did I write? I set the stage because I'm discussing a topical issue. Banga, Mikase Subai, Wejai, but still a Debiano, Otuaso, we are not sending me message, says, oh, yeah, madam, for young train, your sister, right? Good morning, Kwame. The same people who mocked the Attorney General for not being able to prosecute them and charged him to take them to court if he thought they had done wrong are today crying and reporting Ghana to the Commonwealth for prosecuting them. I must, however, add that the former PPA boss under this MPP government should also be prosecuted for Manasseh's findings against him. Professor Tuguba didn't say a coup was rife in 2013 when the cedi was the worst performing currency in Africa and darkness brewed under JM. He finds it convenient to coup-monger over perceived global hardships. Junior in Tantra Hills says that one. So why this conversation?
Well, okay, as for this conversation, some commodity Kwame very necessary, and to my friend the texter, necessary say you be exposed to the hypocrisy and the insincerity and the double standards of those calling for coups. But say dear intina among 4 years how kunkomwe, he did this how kunkomwe, or suggesting say the nation is right for coup. Kwame, the simplest answer, in my view, and they say, nyachum, nada, unkuntumpo, any to be dear, ye primo time quite so. Simple, nothing more. Many penny Professor Raymond Atuguba, ne lecture no Kwame Mekobi.
Okay.
Yeah. Now all shall see an enemy ni ho. Or shall see so do be 5 minutes or 10 na mi room. Enti adiachi and me friend. And I me catch and say, man who man yak me san come background or my and son of me drew the number drew. Na nsem our kai no, if you on ma, men in the yarding. But oh, you so words beer, man tiasie, one mammy chimu, your catcher me and say, or best send me a copy of in some more kind so that I can appreciate the background. Enjoy the mammy, and I might do some. Chama General. And now Ash Wednesday, say we need Roman for. Now, some back on Modia to Jar or Modi Vampire area. Remember that you are dust,
and to dust you shall return.
Kwame Mecca in Psalm 90 verse 12 the account. Say, Moses, when you 120 years, and then a knee and say ye, now one day soon tear, the young son, the name DNA, that's what you did, or no, choice Psalm 90 verse 12. Or say, young coupon, Shray Shrayade, Nayanya, or draw, and I answer Akuma. Teach us to number our days, that we may gain the heart of wisdom. It is my prayer this morning. Tamanjera, topic I remember me penny Professor Tuguba a reviewed 1992 Constitution and its impact on the economy of Ghana. Looking forward. The entire my friend and say, and so I will say this on air. I felt say his lecture, the Mekotie, was a deviation from the topic. He subverted the topic. And of course, as an academic, he's allowed that. And he did it. But Chairman General, Dean said, Ubia, Siadia do Sabre, no may Babe dissect the lecture no, in this short period. But I will do so. And I'm sure, say, he's my big brother, he would indulge me. Kwame, Obifubi can say, me say, or see those who cannot hold their arguments in abstract often push for offensive language to end the debate.
That's a beautiful quote.
Those who cannot hold their arguments in abstract often push for offensive language to end the debate. Nkomodiena ye dino amanyo ye kasa kana minkabi. So hwana na semo a wo kano ni nyina so ni de wo sika ni oboni nkuro no enko ye ma no no ohun se wo di ntwa na wa hyase de kasa ehuntie se be ya nkomodie no to betwa e wo ntokwam eno bi na ye nuano mo ye FM de mi di kan di wo ya kasa mi nu pani ni kan ene se odedicate ni lecture no de ma owura na ya che na ye de no komra nim a ye frɛ no ni di no de Mausi Oliver Baka Vomao. Me cutting ya on Franchemi. Now some of Kaka Hua, me din who yan say, for all, quote, I'm quoting Professor Tuguba, for all his work in trying to #fix the country and to reform our constitution. Who reforms the constitution by calling for a coup? In an e-levy debate that you disagree with. Who?
In the Constitutional Review Committee, he was the secretary.
Why in a reform constitution or kase yentu constitution in? So, Prof, perhaps you need to consider back the work that this man was doing and what he said and reconcile the two if he spoke well. The hypocrisy must stop. Let's cut it. Chairman General, it is about interests. Politics is about interest. And I want to say this, and I will declare my interest. It is not about being right or wrong. Kwame, and then you bet my right or you bet my wrong, according to the socially constructed world we live in. Obi one man or minority opinion. I was Supreme Court bench, so the minority opinion in a certain matter eventually became the majority decision or majority position subsequent. They know, and I'm not going to cite any particular example. And until Justice J.N.K. Telanom, taking minority position, Dr. Professor Dateba, taking minority decision does not mean you are wrong. The social construction and ABA or minority position, it may change subsequent. Now, come interest, I make one seminal. You see, make assembly in the first presentation say, Niakosu bebre one makasano. A follow up to the failed campaign of JM Comeback 2020. Now, Professor Tuguba was not only the executive secretary to the Constitutional Review Commission, nor the executive secretary to His Excellency former President John Dramani Mahama. Now, Chairman General, why I said he subverted the topic, and he said, Majrimuno, and now the background, and they did a good job. If you read the Constitutional Review Commission report, Kwame, thorough research, thorough. He should be worried that the energy, the time that he expended in that laborious work, Kwame, was left on the shelves by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and his NDC administration when he left them to go back to school and teach. I was expecting Professor Tuguba to lament that. He did not. Because just before President Mills died.
Yeah.
2010, Emma government white paper out just before Professor Mills died. White paper no buy and government can say waje almost and this was under Professor Mills so Kwame. And what to be a now they want to no white paper no extra on the be President Mahama be president say pet instead say what the white paper no be no. What did he do? Was he almost setting up a constitutional review implementation committee dancing about the table? And they say odi free aban mu a anatumi mu a that whole exercise Kwame UNDP my about $5 million. Ghana government kai boy I don't have the figure. And in Crawford I do omunim there eko kasa I appeared before that commission.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Then as youth leader of my former party.
CPP.
Your next door neighbors.
They are not my next door neighbors. When I was in partisan politics where I belonged. I left partisan politics.
I like your coinage.
Yeah. Chairman General. And I hear people saying that this government must work with their white paper. I'm sure this government disagrees with the way the government treated the Constitutional Review Commission report. Report yeah, consent. Say you review your constitution. Yes, now so prime here first to the eye. Now not say yanko coup ana. Madika why people will call for coup. Chairman General, they told you. Professor Tuguba can send me if I want kasa na bakosem and any papa and any mammy.
Okay.
Or say ne papa as a former headmaster. Ye can try to no so say we are 4 persons. But or can't also say within that illegitimate coup government, eventually the truth came out and his father was promoted. The wheels of justice grind, but they grind slowly. When your father was innocent, eventually he was vindicated and was promoted. Why can't we be patient with the law? If indeed Mausi is innocent, as you want to purport, or you purport now, is he not having his day in court? Sometimes we are forgetful. We forget our history. And maybe by ya and kaya cheap papa and can't take say yachino. Meba.
Obeyira.
Yachina ma yenya ye kasa se kwan aposi for fa so chi no no. Ye wo ho asenka meboa. Yachina ma lawyer for kwagina mu say ade a police for prosecution e ye no e cynical kwa meboa. Ye kasa ho. Ye prefer way to an era where things were done in darkness. Kwame, to quote my big brother Abdul Malik Kokrokoo, and I'm sitting in seat today, the worst form of constitutional government is better than the best military dictatorship. And yet the cool background of the NDC and all their associates and the mom push for coup. Now I beg them, Omunko Kai, and yet the NPP versus Attorney General 1993-1994 Ghana law reports, the 31st December case. Even the minority judges, the judges of dissenting judges, no, including the then Chief Justice Archer, Kwame.
Yes.
One moment who say coup d'etat. Eya the bonnet eya mamoya juma. Eya munko fra eya working with Rollins by Professor Kwame Hall. Nenkai the uselessness of coup d'etats. Enti in some of kaya no. Chairman General. The eya me ya eya. Sabi nsɛm bi no ɔka ya na me fi sɛ ɛyɛ nyatwompa baako ɛyɛ the creation of 6 new regions. Ankalote Mukai creation of 6 regions, new regions. It was in the manifestos of both parties. Kwame Bekaya ni sido hana mbetra na meka se me I was against the creation of regions, new regions, because the entire CIA say development. Me my argument say what 10 regions na say o mine per se ye di development kwa ye betumi aye. Ebinum say ye create regions na ebema development na contem. Kwa me free am kodru kintampo. For the first time my father engaged me on my politics. Was you think crying about me say opposition and he say we are against the creation of new regions. Waba kintampo ikawanutum ebre no so akoto aba na no ansi na ni nua kuma me nana me papa a wo ye ohene kintampo daga kuru na kuru kuru sele ni papa kuma no na obe pie so o say aha bra onye di keke esese oko don ko me hu say oba ye yamana sachra na dwe enti kwame obekaya me baba be ka kire o say when I got to kintampo the dynamics changed and I went to vote yes. I didn't go to campaign for it because I felt that it was going to be inconsistent with my thinking. However, I voted yes because I felt that maybe see the development. Nana Fredo Furiata say open development. Now do one yeni womu ye no say ye koni say ya and development ne beba. Maybe so me say that be ya nko sa development no e betumi aba. Enti sa do ogina hanom a ubi mayor minor kesat. Baby I don't know ketwa odi ho koshase enti me kokoto yes Kwame but why I'm narrating this story is this me man family vote na nchire o me bie na mbeka e won kai say mampani dada mama okoto aba ni vote no wan fan tuja me ehunu so to yes. I want to remind Professor Atuguba the creation of these new regions were not necessarily the making of President Akufo-Addo but were on demand from our people.
Traditional rulers.
2, I say they are creating new 44 new districts. Kwame metie me mame from Bamboy na mifie. Me bofa ba ko yo hene wo ho na vumbo ekoro limba daga mpori natural nara. limba dega lim no say sense has come to dega kwame omo agina me so say men kan kuo bi ho ne enkodi animu ne ensre district because this is under Bole district today I'm telling you people are demanding for districts to be created
all the time.
President Mahama created new districts. So you see, my problem is that if we want to be consistent, let's be consistent. The creation of districts were on demand by our people. Let's cut the hypocrisy. Now the other time where hear me, Chairman General, free SHS. Hey, Prof, I beg you read the analytical report on the 2010 population and housing census report. Kwame, aya meka sa ai document no ho asem ekyerɛw. Na wo mo ayi nie no mesra mo nkofa na mo nkan free page 126 to page 135.
No, the one see the
analysis there tells you say free SHS Kwame is a necessity and we must push for it.
Okay.
But
we don't want to see the say also support to e-levy.
E-levy now Professor Tukubaka say or support na a necessary evil no or can send be a many again pa. Or say ya see a support to e-levy na ye may ni achiri my young chess a kwan ya befa so decide na ye adwuma. Na mom ni nyina so de ma ye no de mene ni nya adwene. Ni nyina so no Kwame me dem aka wa happen. And I beg say Matia, that's my position. In principle ye tua e-levy dada. Aban na e bia onhu na sem kai. Ena wo mo eni aban mu NDC 4 ena almost so ashada boapayo episi tunsu figu omanfo ani. And it includes what Professor Tukuba was trying to do. Chairman General, minim di entia aban ma ho kwan say telcos no je commission on mobile money transactions a travel on government of Ghana platform so through NCA and Bank of Ghana. Now commission na ye je no aban nya hwi wom. Na nra mi nua obi ka tell me say aban je taxes on revenue no omunya no. Chairman General, if you go to the mining sector, every foreign company operating in Ghana government automatically has 10% shares. That was our company no. But some company no still otua taxes. The fact say otua taxes on sika origin in say any say Ghana nya chefa wom. And the I feel say sadie eye kwan a ye befa so anya ye chefa wo sadie no mu. Na mo mesra ban so. Mo se mo dey start baby aka che mo se baby mo dey start na do so dodo. Mo tie ye. VAT share na nke share 18 and so te ba start 10% and I'm 17.5. Let's start somewhere.
James Kwamnabon Femeda say let's start somewhere. Min ko Nana Fredio Foriata Suna FA yeah sorry so. Nana Pacho Brem.
Chama.
Yeah.
Kusem. Amanfo ennim abakosem efeku. The scientist no na epinum kasa se na ye kasa no. Owura na ya chi no. Menim mfi awedi. Ena menim ne ngumesua bibia kofa ya ebia wa ntumi ankan abakosem kakra ya churo. Akwame onse da me yire wo ne kwaku se ya mo nchoro. Yes. Enyina we all have to write. As you see a tro near yinim.
Yes, we forget.
Yes, because one year is Hana near Benny. Yeah, Ghana 1966 and a coup d'etat.
The first successful one.
First one. Successful, thank you.
First attempt was 58.
Yes. Mo Ghana. Yemfa amanfo mfasa common. Attempt 58. And a successful one 66, successful one near Utumi 2 abain. Near Twasubium A7 66 no, and you call 69 abatwo.
Yeah.
There was an attempted one in 67.
There was another attempt.
April. The first public execution in Ghana.
And then Kokrokoo, that's where he died.
No, Kokrokoo died in 66. The attempted one. Yeah, 67 April.
Yes. As see your money pay. No ain't you bought na ora Kokrokoo no you be papa. Obi akɔhwɛ ne kyira kwan. Attempted coup no. Microphone ye bo won't na no ya attempt coup no. No ye obinum papa.
I don't know if they had kids though.
That's about goofy baby.
Very young officers. Arthur and your boy.
Yes, goofy baby. Goofy film.
Of course, we'll be back India standard.
72. Coup by no yamobi at you. But it was a coup. Ninsun so yenko bisa. Obiane na dream fa ninsun so. E ba na ebinum nyamfa so ebinum manya. 79 between 72 and 79 coup attempts. In fact, 78 Palace coup. Say a man for Pejetio say ye pet to abai. Emu efiase ko. When ye call efiase efa ho. If say obi ho no ma ye hwehwe mu no ye so na aka ho. Me achiwatu. What was the effect on their families?
Till today.
79. 78 years put the to because and shed down here ibisa now one prayer manema. Yeah, and I no the effect was probably positive for us because now a PM yako election.
But the effect after
good. Sankomono yendi alute zamre na mu yempeni for e ne mo. 79 na mu hwe ni nsuso me 79 kwa me mabusu mu no 66 etwi 72 etwi me kwa me no tnase na me ka 72 asem kire be o 79 etwi na me no etwi me kwan bebrezo because me namfo to say Francis Felinom ye born perpetual me da me kan papa me nhia na da
Roger Valley.
Yes, Kwame.
Very nice man too.
Me de na me nhia na da na Francis na mu achimota no koye madam fo. Na me twa newspaper clippings. Na me twa ne papa mfo ni cause na papa no ho yem fe keke abofra. Ena na ne ba koye madam fo. Ne Francis me fan se me nyankasa enye se madam fo. Ene ho 81. Eya yem fa abakosem enka asem
80 ewa 80 make the PMP head office war circle here just close to Provident Insurance.
Yeah.
Eyima Syria nyi bi go to ni moto exhaust. Na odu chomo ye pop
na mo visa ku.
Busy yeah what's wrong? Let me tell you go fit go that was the one from meeting me about. Kwa
because you had just come out of 79.
Was it there? What you do was it? You
had just come out of 79.
I'm not feeling work on.
Inti no kwami. Ese se abakosem no. Ye tak. And me ye remfi. Yenka kayen mane nana no. Na sa kasa bia epuepue ankopue se pese minkuminya binti se ka obi nkwanti ono nkwan fiefo ndidi nti
Kabio there 82 so there was a coup
attempted
by Jiwa.
Yes,
and others.
Yes, sa if you kete ni ehu so yempu osimi
June 19
was it been bo wa ahra was one bobana na woko
ensem esigana na eba den na deba ahokyere if so one be kan wa hyedem curfew one way nim ne kai mu anase ye ka kyere mu curfew ebo 6 enwumre yesi tenafie mempue da obehu na obi maame no apa ne ho no nam sa if so ye ne ho se bodamfo no atumi adufie if so we nya ka andufie asa man ye ken Samre no mra when the call KFM so when the peja call 10 or 7 emrant here so I pesi esikro
first night 6 to 6 6 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Yes inti no unse do baby after when the call be 10 ho baby inti u ko jamo sa e ka ho na ye niam bebre asakra
Nightlife say it.
Yes. Bam Bonnie Sanya Mana ne Peja Gana Magana Yeden. Felanum no one for Bagana near Budin. Meaning I suit here. Now, Uko, a yabotena, not disco napon. Kitikino, as ye ne free her, and pass him. Nam of Rani and Nam from near ye the Americaco. From Kitiki to Mamprobi.
And you get Black Caesar.
Yes.
You can hold put over there.
Eddie Palmer's Black Caesar.
To talk a kind age and
getting ready to go.
We are getting ready to go.
Yeah. We give mistake. Watch you. Watch you na deba. Na uko court na nye court na adwuma ho. Ku ni bi wo ho no ma court anya adwuma. Kus ni bi wo ho court anya adwuma. Na obi anya kwan akogina court etumi to e manage judge. Actually so an say yes condemn kakraka ho. Samre no ni di kan court na ni ho. Ya chichire dodo na akɔhye baabi kukue baabi mu ɛna wɔn yɛ nya lawyer fo ne atembufo no emu na ebu atan obehwɛ ne abo bi papetu ekunu tew ɔyira ohun no sabe abetwem ko eye ku sam na make hin ka ho azam yo ku ɛna make ho azam na ne enra me ne your friends owura Felix Ofuzuko achini ati metro so eno October akomane owura baomia osi owura baomia ye coward samre no to me be sorry be gina e ka kire obi sa kosi prat no kasa budget on kasa budget de ni siye ojina bedwem bi sa asem keke semina man kan sa asem mo kan yan kra obi nkan so yam no kra freedom to speak aye ne yeti radio so yitra ye etumi kabi e kan adwen na assembly na your friends governor de ba yes abrofo na ze meji ni ye those who cannot hold their arguments it is so important.
You know, you're talking about freedom to speak.
Yeah.
I was just double checking something on some media too. When him say in the military, so you so Jenny.
Yeah.
You don't have to say or mention coup to be court-martialed.
Wow.
Even if you hear say Obi can and Obi planning, now one report here, you're court-martialed.
That's all. That's how serious it is.
Even if you hear say metese alote ne Kabila edi hun komo.
No one cook.
Etwa masum man kan chempanyufo.
Na esemba na esi
eno kwa no
na Frida na utwem oteso
wan kasa eno kwa a problem nso na kekan ko
ena obi kokan ya yesi a freedom of speech nin sunso so
we don't know
maka se ne kan abusua obi ne ma oni ene ne ma bra won bre otanti if so won ban so a ya ba okun tuo no ni apam afi ofie ni age wa japade se japade no onya no kwampa so emfa won ho mana mo difreku ye chinkrofo tum on temo awu a yenti won ka abusuafo nim bebia won wu fae
omoyira.
Yes.
Asem we debia meka not because meka abusua yaw but meka because e pie bedwam.
Yes.
Eburi hene.
Yes.
You BB Bismarck.
You to date.
Wayira bisi na yehu.
To date.
Wayira
to date. Intigana vo yes.
Wayira.
Ya bako se manya desao.
Oh, Jamajana.
Wayira.
No, it's a serious matter.
Here was a prominent traditional ruler and businessman. Philanthropist or Accra House of Vogue patron.
Patron.
He disappeared.
And for what reason?
He disappeared
because he wasn't a politician in the manner that we know politicians.
He's disappeared. Obi papa, obi kunu, obi eja.
Obi wafa.
Wayira.
He was the hope of somebody.
Or mind him.
And in their I don't think.
Yes. Wayira best no be enhu.
Lest we forget.
He's missing. Prominent Ghanaian. Wayira.
Ese kai Ghana for say. Ye wa bakosema enyo. na se ebetne dia ene emre bia no yenkaaka ye ho yemfa kwan paso se yenye biom yempene mo bi nye biom yesi abatwo ne de asi yani so na Freddy asi okopre police station time
ne pe no
opa tomano ompa bentuma ensi no kwan na ni akobre
but don't carry
na ni bre nso a enye ku no koye what am I yes you don't to me nya nkwa odia o man nye nipa ba ko bi dia ena kasa na ye kan I say obi epeso ojiman when na free aban we mu a waka say ye de ye free so when na aka inti no kwame abakosem de ye besrem eya montai kai na mofra no kra de abudi yanko ye teacher for dana mo ko strike no mo nka ho asem. It's not in your teachings. Why are you not teaching people about these things? Inti na bebasa cause nkolani nimhwe na enum no owura tuguba na kokansa opeja asase mu or the fran ni ama and me nkomo no na menim so akoye bibisa na your friends and make programs na Randy Dituga na mitie na kakra baby no de nam no me de kasa na word ba ko bi okan em so no an word and not the buy me de na esebia nkoye yen kasa sa wo bedwam sa na meti no wan kirase ama me ntie bia na me nso meti em say sa word na meti na me so me friend ntie don't even say I wouldn't it's for me it's a rude word and yet kasa panika if I got it right the utterance alone was terrible na uni ayini ya adwen na otomane adwen won eboabo adwen na no and sane ka no and say me no ya adwen so na me tomane ho
yeah
obi o ti chireti no de no beka se oboama oman na peja obi o ti chiri no e de no beka o se uni aban ya adwen se 11 mra emwaya odi buy cry me no bebre wa me ne ya because ono su ni aban kan no ano de akanasem se ebeboa wo yesikasem mu ebeboa peja empuntu ekam ntina ye de wi ase no peja nsem ni kan me kan temtem na me mfremfre na me mpon o see emu commission wo yeah I don't think that's the answer. Another bureaucracy.
You say e-levy commission.
E-levy commission.
Another bureaucracy. For what? The bureaucracy is never on the cry. Who are no? Osako boy for from.
Sarcasm.
Yeah, we are.
Sarcasm. Sarcasm.
We are.
It didn't mean
but it is reported in graphic.
Yeah, but he didn't mean it.
Why not? It has been quoted
if you read the
extensively.
If you read the entire speech, you will appreciate that it was sarcastic.
Okay, any graphic.
Sarcasm.
Because it's a serious, questionable. Two, also the growth-inducing investment is what the government should do. Maybe sano, say tinti na sebi hobrasimu me hu se ne meka no inti na menim no meka enua na yebubu agu asomenti yenti ana say 1D1F no that is what it is seeking to do. So free SHS no that is what it is seeking to do. Give people access to education. Say nkolan benya kwan esuade netumi bie won adwem no atumi aye neama na ndwuma ne ba otumi aye bi enye ohia binti ene si ne kwan ne ntumi anko adesiam ena sa youth projects be ya be you na me refigi you start ne neama sai oninti ase ne se eno no asechire ne sen ekufuado aban ene de sa ne me yaba nti ese ekufuado aban nti onti onhu enso nani ni sa de ne se wa amoa ne ho na aboa won ya di nachi afensu kwabra ene alute misremu da ni esu eka ho ena Ghana for boka na aban na koji sika bebre misremu enyuma na sesika ne ye hu ana se Ghana for mpe se ebeka se bibipa ekoso a no de ye nka ho asem se ho kire o no aka afi ho tene wo pe ene no eja aka se untumi yi aye enni no kre o de on pese o body pakrona basukra o de di no kra say as we de e koso ye sheda na oba enko school afei mfaso aba onananom eco school o se onanon so ye de coin eno ne ebedi enti no ye behwe na sa eka ne ne amaze kamna mommo amene sankomo se esika na ye kogene ne hayen ana se enwuma no ena enso ye ni because eka ne de obebo meme de ne se ya sede ne se ena eno owura kufado ofiti na adwuma se no eno no de se yeso ne edikan o se be a citizen ya sede ne se e diskama owura lote se fahwe Peace FM studio so sika na ko ya la studio na peja na eye adwuma se ne se fatana enye bosrem ka se ye diska na ma owura lote na ma ka se ho hwe se diska ma owura lote eno nkwa no meja hoko Peace FM o tiny ni brain ye didi enkomo ne beboa me yakọ ni mankasa ne yenka se Ghana fo be sakra ye be hwa man sakra ya ba ya brabo mu a se ye be hwe aman sakra ye aba ya brabo se ye ka se change na ne ma ne ba ye nhwe na enye yi ne nkoso na abro ni be yi enyai
kwame
me hwe na ni mo ameka
kwame
yes
unim say ayi prof o ka say ayi abaninya confession
no so say
and so no but in his speech he reaches here he cites confessions that the president and the finance minister have made on the economy.
About what?
About the state of the economy.
And no see confession no
and unim kwame na the chairman no crowd say okofa mampani mama it was a campaign for President Mahama come back. But you see,
which in itself is not a bad idea.
He has a right to that, Chairman General. However, no. Nyamina mama mpani mama be president in the first place. And Kawanton South Frata Mills 2012 on the 24th of January. From the way things
July
2012, 24.
Kwabra mama mbisa.
Ebi anka mpani mama kranko ni interest kwa be president.
Na
Nyamia kwando.
Ora Mahama penso. Sa confession ya yeke. Wanye bi
Genesis ye bia
ono ka yenti
obi no see ya manaka do
gwa me ma me giti ai
enti no ma mintwa mama no nsi me wie sisi anya me kasa na esi ewie
and it means me time so
ni titru ne say me ne yadwe ni titru ne say Ghana edumra obi a kasa yemfa nchinsi ho anemako to the bia one year.
You live in a socially constructed world. So see how you construct your
family. That's okay, baby.
Yeah, politics. From my experience, each other say me petuma or them cancer mama for wajizi. Amamazaka. Two political parties here. To them, I'm going to be aba. You want to quit? Debia, you go babusa. Debia, you go babusa. Then comes an element saying, ya tum as a nation. Obutuma ye amahen. The opposite side in be one manifesto. That's all. I say, yeah, until them. Yenja ya nde aplankia ozi akra achiaya wole onu wazi yen ne ibinuzuza abade yenzi yi levy the amount in the pede yaji. We are a nation. There is the need for all of us to sit and talk about it. I come ben ne yebo fado yembo busebio ne yebo tum ne infrastructure yes employment yes health facilities yes abaka ami mama ka cha ben ami mo support 11 nemu aja oye auditor general so the ben about state enterprises the loopholes e kawo awobo on my Ghana kwami enyim state enterprises and agencies bi o one CEOs what discussing president now
on the Oriasia Fenenina. As to how it has become like that is another matter for another day.
Well,
I got to go, Alute. But me brother Penyi say, I expect all members of parliament to advise Ghanaians to move away from this coup mentality. Kwame, MPs are amongst the first casualties. You remember that announcement? The announcement says Parliament is dissolved and all MPs are to report at the nearest police station for their own safety. We seem to have so soon forgotten coup d'etat. Don't let anybody lie to you.
At all. Kwame,
it is not.
And you may your friend in our National Theatre.
Aye. Oh, nice.
The objective is to draw attention to as a perma or my attitude penning for a wood to me to say, "Will come Mama, Yabako Semni Yamasana, and the culture and Eddie.
Mati.
I mean, Buzan said, Kokrokoo, Cabinaso Casana, could you say?
Peace, FM.
Let's go. Here we go.
Peace, FM.
3 mornings down, 2 mornings to go. Shouting out to you, Mrs. Akusika Bediako of Dashin Optician. The next news broadcast is at 12. Kofi Kumbelson is next on your radio. For me, I gotta go. Thank you very much for joining us by ear, voice, and text. And of course, eyes. God willing, we'll be back tomorrow morning. May your day be blessed. Remember to keep your dreams and hopes alive is all you have. And as always, when you stop to say a prayer, remember to say one for me too. God bless. Good morning.